Are we live? Ooh, we got an issue. Hell yeah. Yo, what is going on, chat? Why can't I make this bigger? If I go... Why is it not working? Ah. There we are. Beautiful. Let's see here. Hold on. Beautiful. No sound... No sound detected. How could that be right? That can't be right. Nah, I can literally see the sound right here. Hold on, chat. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is where we want to look at. Right here. Yo, what's going on, boys? Let me know if you can hear me right now in the chat. What I'm doing is I am calculating your exact body fat. Calculating your body fat and exactly where it needs to be. We all need to be right here, right? 10, 20% lean, chiseled, defined, shredded. That's where every guy needs to be at. And if you're not at 10%, totally all right. We've all been there. I mean, I'm not at 10% right now. I'm not gonna lie. You can calculate it. So let's see. If I'm 187 right now, my current body fat, if I had to say, probably closer to, you know, on the high end, I could say 17. Desired body fat, you know, 10%. Boom. This would take me, if I wanted to go slow, 22, 23 weeks. Damn. But now if it was 12%, it would be, yeah, that's more like it. 18 weeks. Damn. Damn. So I think the truth is you just got to build up more muscle. Wait, let me show the graph so you guys can see. Because this calculator will show you exactly where your body fat's now and where it needs to be. If I move it over here, will it show? Will it still show? It does. It does. Perfect. Boom. Yeah, so look at that. 22 weeks or so. 17, 18 weeks. Not bad. Not bad. So if you want to lock in, you're like me, you're like 16% body fat, and you're trying to get to 12, 10, could only be 18 weeks. It really depends on what you're starting from. Who is trying to get absolutely shredded right now in the chat? Or maybe you guys are trying to build muscle and bulk up. You still want to stay lean. You do not want to do a dirty bulk. You got to do a nice, steady, lean bulk. That's the way to go. Because most guys fuck up. Most guys fail when they do the dirty bulk. Get way too fat. Put on too much body fat. And then you have to cut again. It's fucking ass. Right? Now, but I'm curious. If you're just joining and you want to know what your body fat is, or how to lower your body fat, and to figure out how long it's going to take to get to your desired body fat, drop down in the chat where you're at now. Drop down in the chat your weight, your height, your activity level. Or no, just drop down your current body fat and your weight. And this, it'll literally just calculate it for you. It'll tell you exactly how many weeks it can take to get to your goal. It can be done quick, boys. It can be done quick. But you have to realize, you have to know that if you do it quicker, there's a chance you can lose muscle. But if you take it nice and steady, so I like to recommend the 0.5%. At 0.5% of your body weight, it's a lot more sustainable, and you can easily build some muscle and maintain muscle. Yo, what's going on, Andrew? Andrew, Andrew 3000, what's your goal right now? Are you trying to get lean, lose body fat? This right here was a picture of me during my... Wait, where did it go? I have so many tabs open. Yeah, this right here was a picture of me during my bodybuilding show. I started at 21, and then I got to 10. 17-18% body fat, you're 175-10 with some muscle. Okay. Got you. 6'6", 280, trying to get to 253. Bet. Wait. So you're 280. What body fat do you think you are, Andrew? Kim Petra, you're 17-18 and you're 1. Okay. So yeah, if I put 170 here, boom, then it's gonna take you, it says, Kim Petra, that you would need to be like 156 to get to your goal. Pretty interesting. And it says it would take you about 17 weeks if you want to take it slow, or it could be done 12 weeks. Not bad. But best way to lose body fat, just calorie deficit. Track your calories. Make sure you're in a 200 calorie deficit, but also make sure you're staying active. You can either eat a lot less, or you can slightly eat less, move more, go to the gym, weight train, build muscle, or you can just eat a lot less, not move as much. But I say have a mix. You want to stay active, you want to be in a calorie deficit. You're gonna starve. Don't do it, Kim Petra. Don't do it. How many calories are you eating right now? You don't have to starve to get there. If you want to keep muscle, you don't want to starve. I'm 5'10", 145. I'm pretty lean. I want to hit 155, 160. How do I do it? Okay. Oh, you want to gain size. Zach, I got you. Zach, what you need to do is eat in a calorie surplus. if I go to the TDE calculator, right? Now this thing isn't, you know, the most accurate ever, but it is a good place to start. This is like a good, God fucking damn, I have too many tabs open. Holy shit. Right, so what you need to do, wait, Zach, what did you, how tall are you? 5'10", 145, yeah. So at 5'10", 145, boom. Yeah, you would need to gain at least 2,600 calories, but probably more like 2,900 to really bulk up and hit 160. You're probably going to need to be at 2,900 calories. That's what it takes. 1,600 calories. Pure protein lost 4 pounds in this week. Let's go. Damn, you're going hard. Now, Kim Petra, are you maintaining your muscle mass? Are you keeping your strength in the gym? With your protein goal, I would do at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's the main thing. But the thing is, not only do the calories and the protein matter, also, you know, your food quality, right? So if you guys want a full nutrition guide breaking down the best foods to build muscle, lose fat, DM me on Instagram. If you got a full nutrition guide, I can send over, and I can send over this thing too as well. If you want to do this for yourself, calculate your body fat and how long it's going to take, message me on Instagram. I can't set it on TikTok, but I can set it on Instagram. Can you hop? Okay. Yeah, I got you. So you're 25%, and you're how much do you weigh? Andrew, you said 280, 280, 25%. Okay, let's see. 25%. And let's say you want to get to, yeah, like we could say 15%. Boom. Now, if we look at this here, it's saying, so yeah, it's saying if you lost 2 pounds every single week, you could get to 15% at 238. Damn. That's pretty good. To be at 15% body fat at 238 pounds, that'd be insane. Andrel, are you cutting right now? What should my protein goal be? Oh yeah, it was about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. 6'7", 204, 21%. You lost 30 pounds so far. Let's go, tall black man. Let's go. What are you trying to get to, tall black man? Like how lean do you want to get? I'm about to start college again, so I start then. Nah, Andrew, you got to start immediately. What's the point of waiting? What's the point of waiting? Would you rather look better before college? There's no point in waiting. You know, the time is only going to fly by. It's only going to fly by. You're just going to wish you wanted to start earlier, cuz you know, like you could be a couple pounds down. You could be closer to your goal by the time you start college instead. And I feel like you'd 100% feel better if you were closer to your goal, right? It only makes sense. I'm eating less now, but working out. Ah, okay, got you. Makes sense. All right, that makes sense 100%. Yeah. Well, if you have extra time, all it takes is 3 hours out of your week. Angel, do you have 3 hours out of your week? Right? I tell people it's like 3 times a week to the gym, and if you don't have access to a gym, you don't need to go to a gym. You can train from home. I got a home gym right here. I got a bench press. Yep, exactly. If you want it bad, you can find the time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 hour, hit the weights, start with compound movements. That's what I did. Started out in the home gym. And that's all it really takes to make progress. You just got to get stronger over time. And then hit your protein goal, be in a calorie deficit, boom. You'll make amazing results. So it's hard to tell with loose skin from being severely overweight before. It's hard to tell. Yeah, well, I would just do your best. Look at these pictures. And by judging these pictures, guess where you're at. 6'7", 204. Damn, bro, you're tall. And you're at 21%. 21%. You're 204, and you're trying to get to 15. Okay. Then boom. Let's see how long it would take. Yeah, we're looking at 20 weeks. 20 weeks if you went slow. 14 weeks if you went more aggressive. Tall black man. Let's go, bro. You got it. Tall black man 5. Are you cutting right now? 6'7" is insane. How much protein should you eat? About 1 gram of protein per pound. Actually, it depends on, like, I like to say 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but since, you know, at 280, that's going to be very, very hard. The better recommendation would probably be more like 0.8 grams for you. But, yeah, that's, I would just tend to go higher in protein if you get hungry. But 0.8 is enough. Let's go. Let's go. Tall black man, how many calories are you at? Because that's the biggest thing. Calories, then protein, then just like walking more. Yeah, and Angel, do you have Instagram, by the way? Because I can send you over this full nutrition guide. It's got the best foods. It's got the best protein options. Because you can still eat Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Starbucks, as long as you order the high protein stuff. In this full nutrition guide, it's got a high protein fast food menu. You'll follow me? Okay, let's go, bro. Do you have Instagram? Because, yeah, I can only send it on Instagram. 5'9", 186, trying to cut down to 175. Yeah, anybody who wants this full guide or this thing here, hit me up on Instagram. But, got you, Tyler. Tyler, let's see. So if you... Oh, wrong one. If you are 5'9", 186, you want to cut to... Okay. 186, but wait, what body fat do you think you are? Because that's really what this calculator will do. This calculator will tell you what body fat you are and how long it's going to take to get to your goal body fat. Which is pretty cool to see, because the number one thing you need to have is a plan. You need to have like a goal. Okay, so let's just say you're 18 and you want to get to 12. Like at 12% body fat, you're pretty lean. You start to look crazy. So yeah, this would be not too long. Not looking like it's too long at all. 20 weeks if you took it slow, or 14 weeks. Not bad. 20 to 14 weeks is probably the range it would take. If you locked in, you didn't like cheat, you know, really bad. And here's the thing, you can still eat fast food. You can still eat cheat meals like junk food and get lean. As long as you're in your calorie deficit and you're managing and you're following this guideline of that 0.5%, boom, like you're gonna have fried chicken and lose weight. It's all about your calorie deficit and your rate of loss, right? The weekly trend is what matters. People will like freak out if one day they wake up and their weight spikes up. It's not a big deal. You know, if your weight spikes up one day, it'll happen. Water retention, you get bad sleep. The overall thing you need to focus on is the weekly trend. Let's go, Andrew. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, man. Did you DM me? If you DM me, I can send you this guide as well. Because I'm telling you right now, not only does like protein matter, but other things like fiber. That's super underrated. Weekly trend? Not weekly trend. I mean weekly trend. Trend. Like this trend of weight loss is where you want to be. Right? If you just hit these numbers, a couple months from now, not even a couple months, like, I mean, yeah, basically a couple months, like a couple weeks, 21 weeks, boom, you can be where you're at, where you want to be. And that's for Tyler. Tyler, are you cutting right now? Maddox Shively, you want to go to 15%, all right? And you're 180. It's insane. No, this is the best way to go about it. I'll tell you right now, like the best results I've ever gotten is because I set a time like a time frame. You know, when I had the bodybuilding show, I knew I had a certain amount of weeks left to get to my goal. When I've tried to do cuts before, I normally like to have a vacation. Because when I have a vacation, I'm like, oh shit, you know, there's a vacation next month. I gotta try and lose a couple pounds so I look good at this vacation. So that's one cheat code, you know, to have an extra little bit of motivation. You want to give yourself a time frame to get to your goal. Otherwise, you know, you can say like I'll start Monday, but Monday comes around and you still haven't started. And it's just like how long is that going to go on for, right? So you got to have that urgency, really strong drive to do the cut, because cutting is hard. Cutting is not easy at all. Are you kidding me? Like me personally, I feel like I could eat 5,000 calories every single day if I wanted to. I could do it. So it takes a lot of willpower and urge to you know, eat clean and stuff all the time, right? But if you have the, you know, protein in place, high fiber, it's a lot easier to get to your goal. Like this other day, yesterday, I just had protein. It's not protein ice cream. It's ice cream, but it has 21 grams of fiber. Absolutely sick. It actually tastes pretty good. Super underrated. So if you can find things like that. Another thing I like to make, peanut butter jelly rice bowls. Just high in carbs. Good late night snack. You know, and it's still pretty solid. Like it's not too fat. But boom. All right, so if you're at 22% and you want to get to 12%, Maddox, that's how long it would take you. Maddox, if you're still in the live, it would take you 31 weeks. Not too bad at all. 31 weeks is hella solid. We've got 3 views. Love to see it. I only eat peanut butter sandwich, no jelly. Okay. Hell yeah. One thing you can do is get sugar-free jelly. That can be good sometimes. It's lower in calorie. But what I really like, Andrew, have you ever heard of PB2 before? But PB2 is really good. Yeah, PB2 is my favorite because it's low calorie and it's like powdered peanut butter. So it's peanut butter with like only 60 calories. It's insane and it tastes good. Obviously, it doesn't taste exactly like peanut butter, but it doesn't have the same consistency, but it's close enough. And then another thing you can do is you can mix powdered peanut butter with real peanut butter and you get like a pretty good peanut butter tasting. And I'm somebody who really likes peanut butter, so that's been one hack for me. The whole goal is when you're cutting is you have to keep your favorite foods in your diet. Like you don't want to, you know, if you completely cut out all your favorite foods, you're gonna be craving them. You're gonna want to binge eat. So, yeah, I find that like since I have peanut butter every day now, I'm less likely to binge eat on peanut butter. That's the ultimate way to go. But yeah, you know, you got to make sure you're measuring. I have a food scale, and I also use my FitnessPal, not every day, but I did it once to really see like, yo, am I hitting my calories or not? Without my FitnessPal, I could be under eating, I could be overeating. I wouldn't know. So my FitnessPal is the ultimate way. And when you're going out to eat at restaurants and things like that, you always want to look at the menu. Just like you can literally ask ChatGPT, yo, what's the best thing on the menu? ChatGPT, what should I make? Or what should I eat if I'm trying to build muscle? ChatGPT, and it'll tell you. And then, you know, you're actually preparing ahead, and you're still going towards your goal. So that's the way to go about it. You know, you got to prepare ahead. Sometimes you can eat less carbs beforehand if you know you're gonna eat like, you know, fried chicken and fries. Then try and limit your calories ahead. Try and do some extra cardio maybe, and boom, that's how you lose weight and still eat fast food. Ultimate way to do it. But yeah, if any of you guys want to completely transform, drop down to 10% body fat in 90 days, DM me. This was done in 5 months. So in like 3 to 6 months, if you want to drop down 10 to 12% body fat, you want to get lean, build muscle, apply for coaching for Sling and Bio if you want to fast track your progress, get set up with a tailored plan. We can hop on a call, discuss your goals and where you want to be in the next couple months. Or if you just have a question, hit me up on Instagram. But I appreciate the support. Peace, boys. I'm gonna end it here. I'll check out your DM, Andrew, and I'll send over that guide.